And it's countdown to the sound of the closing gong at the Nigerian equities market. The all-share index traded in the red at intraday, down 0.03%, majorly driven by the banking stocks. Let's see what has changed at this time. Temple is right on the trading floor to update us. Hello, Temple. Good afternoon. Now, the banking stocks in the likes of Zenith, GT Bank, FBNH, and FCMB pulled the overall index down at intraday, despite the 0.45% gain by Dangote Cement. What has changed at this time?
Thank you, Chimeze. So we're looking up right now with the gain that Dangote Cement has been able to bring on board. Earlier, it was up by 1%. And then that represents a movement from 223 naira up to 224 naira of Dangote Cement, and that was able to shore up the indices of the industrial sector by up to 4.3%. That's what we have right now. Currently, the index is in the green zone because we are also seeing more of buying sentiment on a couple of insurance names, as well as the WAPCO, which is also in the industrial sector, and a couple of stocks in the consumer goods sector specifically. Earlier, the equity capitalization dropped from 12 trillion naira to 11.9 trillion naira. That is one of the key news for us in the market because we woke up to 12 trillion naira today, and this time it is 11 trillion naira. So we're seeing GT Bank as the most actively traded stock. It is actually down 0.55%. By 23 million units of shares traded on the counter of GT Bank, and of course for a value of 327 million naira. It is trading at 36 naira now. Still in the banking sector, you've got Stanbic IBTC down earlier by 2% to 45 naira. You know what is driving that company? That's because of the fine that has been levied on that company. There was news about M&B, that's May and Baker, earlier in the day, that they will be doing sort of a capital raising exercise, or perhaps by way of rights issue. Markets opened this morning with that stock price at 2 naira 40-something kobo. But we're surprised to be seeing a bit of losses. Yes, we know that the capital raising exercise is to come by way of approval first from the Securities and Exchange Commission. But until that happens, perhaps the price may not be looking up. Basically, that's what we're having right now. Volume down currently by 45%. The value of what has been traded so far is also down by 16%. Chimeze.
Now, with all these fundamentals and the sentiments you have talked about, where do you see the index landing at 230?
So, Chimeze, if we don't see any losses, as always, in Dangote Cement, I think we should retain this territory, the green zone that we are right now. Yes, we're seeing losses in a couple of insurance names. ICO, for example, is down by 7.7%. Standard Alliance Insurance down by almost 10%. Seplat in the oil and gas sector is currently around 3.71% year to date, has also lost some, come down to its one-year low to 603 naira. We also have Mobile now down to 179 naira after losing 1% today. But so with all of the losses that we are seeing in these other stocks and across the different sectors, I don't think all of that will end up impacting on the market as a result of the gain that we've seen in Dangote Cement already. The sector has been pushed up right now by 4.3%, and I think if we don't see any of these gains in Dangote Cement eroded, we should be able to sustain this kind of momentum till 230. Chimeze.
Let's hope so. I always look forward to a positive close. Thank you very much, Temple.